Welcome back! We are back after a nice little holiday break, and we are continuing on our shenanigans. Hi, for anyone unfamiliar, I'm Yellowthing42, and normally I can do other things, but we are still on the path of getting to level 99 before we defeat Twilight Thorn. Why? Because I think it's funny. We have been at this since late September. Technically, I've been at this personally for a while, just stopped doing it for a couple years. And then I continued from level 19 onward, and, well, now we are here at level 37 and we're getting closer to level 38. I forgot to check how much XP I have remaining to lead up to that. That is okay, because we're going to find out as soon as we take down one of these guys. The reason I'm letting them beat me up right now is because of a special ability called Experience Boost, not Experiment Boost. Thank you, good sir. That's a little too much, actually. But that gives us basically double the XP if we are at half health or less, which has been extremely helpful in speeding up the leveling process. And I am very happy to continue on the boar path and get to level 38. And then some. The average stream usually yields about 4,000 XP on a regular basis. I am also here on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then flexible with Fridays just because occasionally I do need to touch grass more than once a week. And normally that's Saturdays, but it also sometimes just needs to be Fridays. Lovely times. Lovely times. Now, for anyone who is coming in not from any of the social media posts, I am on both Twitter, Blue Sky, and I also did make a post on YouTube. I made a very rudimentary bingo card that you can use to follow along. And that will eventually change just because habits do change over time, and the moment I notice some of them, I just stop doing them, like the calculator. Man, I miss the calculator. Ooh. I just received a shredded nickel. Where'd the other enemy go? Oh, I must have killed it. Well, now I have a shredded nickel. That's awesome. It's mine now. It's not going back in circulation. I don't think it can. Mutilated currency cannot go into circulation. It usually gets taken back to the US, melted down, and repurposed. If I remember right. Note to self, take a picture of the mutilated currency. Maybe I'll take a video of the mutilated currency. Post it. Maybe not. That's impressive. Oh, I even know how it got in there, too. Because if you are from the US, every once in a while, or very frequently, you will get mail that you don't really want, but they just mail it to you. One of these things is, I can't remember which organization does, but every once in a while there's an organization that sends out mail with a nickel inside. The nickel ended up in the shredder because it was still inside the envelope when it got shredded. For a second I forgot that the process of reloading the room was needed to get the dusks. That's hilarious. So yeah, that means some effective spam mail asking for money by giving you money and being like, here, you can donate by using this thing. Well, I don't think it's going to be used for anything now, except for my own personal amusement of the fact that a nickel jammed the shredder and almost broke it. When in doubt, get a shredder. It will save you a lot of grief and save you at least half of the incidents that are identity theft. I'm not even joking about that, by the way. identity theft prevention can be reduced. No, wait, can be increased. The prevention. You can reduce identity theft by using a shredder to get rid of junk mail that has your name and address on it. There you go. Very handy. I am never gonna get over this nickel. Oh, grand. Oh, so days were good. Went well. Everything was fun. Crap ton. That was also pretty awesome. That was great for me. And I actually did do some updating. Updating? My brain just says update. What I'm trying to say is that I did some editing of the bakery construction video, the next update of that, from when I streamed the footage and such. I'm not sure how I feel about the footage right now because it's a lot to get through. Like, to be fair, I was doing a lot of building on livestream, and I'm now understanding why streamers don't usually edit down their footage for videos. Or if they do, they edit it down severely. But I'm like, I want the through line to be there, but at the same time, I also am like, I don't want to drag it out too much. It's a toss-up, but I'm enjoying it so far, actually. The recorded segment is already fully edited, well, almost fully edited, except for, like, maybe, if any, subtitle things and so forth. And what was the other thing? And then the, like... Are we gonna... Well, we can check off Scuff. So if you have Scuff on your bingo card, feel free to check that off right now. We don't get to check off OBS disconnect just yet. We'll all know when that happens. Twitch viewers will especially know when that happens. YouTube might not, because half the time, there's only been one time that I can think of where I did have to, like, restart the stream entirely because YouTube actually fully disconnected because of how long it took for the reconnection to happen. We're doing good though. We're doing great. But you can add Scuff to the list just because of the frame rate dropping like that. It's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah. But yeah, the bakery video is still being worked on. I was gonna work on a little more of it today, but scheduling got a little crammed and I was like, okay, I need to breathe for a second. Because I had to do multiple things. I had to take care of some household stuff, some yard work, what else? Self-care, like physical health, self-care type stuff. You know, just like general maintenance things and so forth. So, plus I realized I was out of eggs, and if I want to make the full scope of my favorite breakfast format, yeah, I need 4 eggs instead of 2. I could have totally made waffles with just 2 eggs today, but I'm like, no. I would like to double my recipe, as usual. I love it. I love it a lot. I want to run into a wall. Let me in! Let me in! Yeah. The kitty cat in the UI over the HUD still cracks me up, by the way. It's gonna be a sad day when, it doesn't make sense anymore for it to be there. I'll just put it in, like, hidden mode when that day comes. I actually don't remember what's on the bingo card. Well, okay, I remember some of it. I know one of the things is recipe, because because me and my love of food is like, I want to share this recipe with the universe. Yay. Ah, classic. It feels like this is going super fast. We're gonna, if we're lucky, we'll make it even more than 4,000, but we started off at around 3,300 probably, 3,400. We're down to like 32. Yeah. Ooh, nice. I can take out one of the dusks before I have to let some hits in. Best part is, we don't have to... Well, we do have to go a little bit of a distance to... No, that doesn't make any sense. I was trying to say something about HP and the fact that it only increases after specific events in the game rather than by leveling up. So, right now, at the end, I'm going to be effectively a glass cannon for a while during some of the significant events. Last time on stream, I did go on the level 35 file for a bit, just to push a little progress on that thing and give me some test runs of things. So far it's running smoothly, so I'm getting more and more confident that when I hit level 99 in here, it's not gonna break anything, because I'm getting the leveling abilities as opposed to like the story significant ones, so it's not gonna like cram all at once and go crazy or something like that. So that's good. We won't have to worry about something breaking. At least in terms of the game. I don't want to explode my PS4. I love it. Goodness gracious. Someone has got words. Lots of words. My. But yep, we're trucking along with this. I have actually recently thought about, so I have some bad habits. And it's not like, well, it is kind of bad. Anyway, basically, I tend to get distracted by my phone for hours on end. I considered this about, like, 30 minutes ago or something like that. I was making my dinner, and as I was sitting down, making my dinner and thinking, I was like, you know, there's some stuff I probably could have gotten done if I wasn't staring at my dang phone so much. So I got thinking, what if I, not necessarily live streamed, but on those times where I find myself just staring at my phone, scrolling through TikToks for way too long, what if I just booted up KH2 and did some leveling up off stream and stuff like that to push things along? I have thought about that. It's just a question of, well, would it make sense for me to do that? I mean, it does technically make sense because I have averaged out that it takes approximately 2 hours worth of time to get 4,000 XP. Like, that's the average XP amount that I get per stream of like between 2 and 2.5 hours is about 4,000, a little over 4,000 if you ask me. And that's with me messing up and getting force a ton. So it's very possible that it's easy to calculate, okay, it's been about 2 hours worth of gameplay. Yeah, it makes sense that I did actually make it up this much with the leveling and stuff. I just want it to be 100% clear that I am committed to doing the grind. That's what it is. I'm committed to the grind. That's why I keep streaming it rather than just doing a bunch of off-screen progress. Hi! Oh my goodness, a puppy! A puppy! She loves me so. Oh my gosh, why do I have a stomach? What the heck? I've eaten completely normal things today. Let's see. Okay, I have to list off what I ate today. Okay, I had some turkey and rice, leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. So that was the breakfast. What the heck did I eat for lunch? Did I have a lunch? Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I only had like 2 meals today. Whoops. That cannot be right. Could it? Go get a treat. You're getting called for a treat. Go get a treat. For sakes, girly pop. She doesn't always believe that there's gonna be a treat for her, and she's like, wait a minute, but I'm getting pets. I'm getting attention. Yeah, I think... Oh, crap. Son of a gun. I think I've actually only had 2 meals today. That's not good. Maybe that's why my... Okay. That explains a ton why my stomach is pissed off at me. It's just like, girl, you ate this morning, and then you did nothing, and then the most you ate before dinner was like a Snickers bar. Specifically, like half of the share size, king size, whatever it is. So, no wonder. Okay, cool. Well, now that I've established that I forgot to eat again, to be fair, my appetite doesn't quite register until I'm like borderline starving, and then my eyes get bigger than my stomach. Yeah, not fun. I don't know what it is I had because everyone refused it. I think everyone who has been a doctor at some point in my life has refused to test me for some freaking reason. Is it ADHD? Possibly. It can be hereditary, so that is a possibility, and it seems to run in the family. Would ADHD affect the appetite so much? I might have to look that up later. And now that I've said that, add the looking it up later to your bingo card. Holy crap, there is a lot of noise today. What is going on? Sorry, I am aware that if I sing solo without music behind me, it does not sound that great. My voice is not in the stellar category. I can put on a performance though. I had the opportunity to do that again last Saturday, go to a karaoke night. That was a couple days ago actually. Shoot. But yeah, I was very nose deep in writing because I was like, oh my gosh, I finally have the capacity both physically and emotionally to write. I need to get as much done as possible because I want to finish the story. I want to finish it. I'm at a really intense section too. I'm just like, oh, okay, we are actually in like the sort of, do I want to say we're in the end game now? I mean, that's pretty close. What in the Sam hell is going on? Hi, Bobby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good dogs. Good jobs. Okay. Right. Have to crack my back. Ooh, that was a strong pop in my lower back, too. We had a brief power outage, and I think that briefest of power outages might have actually been helpful. Note to self. Kill the power, so then the Wi-Fi has to reboot. It's really not that funny, but it's funny to me, so... Oh, it's fine. It's cool. Alright, gonna sit up straight. Also gonna try to get my legs out from under me. I have a habit of crossing my legs, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but unfortunately I am reaching the 3rd decade of my existence. It'll be a while before we officially hit that. That'll be great. But basically, when you get closer to, the closer you get to 30, the more your joints just get really pissed off at you. Unless you're like regularly still doing lots of athletic stuff and so forth, then I guess you'll be fine. But otherwise, your knees are some of the first thing to go out. Back pain is a regular occurrence. Like if you hear someone in their like 20s, mid-20s start complaining about back pain, you know it's time. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're, darn it, back pain is finally catching up to you. I wonder if back pain can be resolved by doing core workouts, because I do remember having problems with that. I haven't had that in a while now that I think about it. But what I used to do is every once in a while, I would stretch in a certain way, and it would pinch a nerve under my shoulder blade, and it hurt a lot. So I'm like, how do I fix this? And like, I try to like unpinch it. I'm like, I cannot find a way to fix this. And then I thought, you know, my back is doing pretty much most of the work, whereas my core, like in the front, should be doing all the work for holding my body. So I'm like, what if I just did a plank? So I did a plank for like 10 seconds at a time, like 3 times in a row, so for a total of 30 seconds. And it worked. It actually fixed my back by tensing up the muscles in my core and making my core do the work that the back is currently doing. So I'm like, maybe I should... I keep thinking maybe I should really do some core exercises and just like work out a little bit more than I do. Cause most... hang on, let me repeat that without yawning. Because the most I do, as of the moment, the most I do is walk. And then during the warmer months where the lawn is growing, I mow the lawn. And so forth. So I'm like, okay. I need to do a little bit more than that. Speaking of lawn mowing, I have this old push mower. I say old push mower as in it's not gas powered. There is no power to it. It is one of those spinny blade things. It is not in the best condition at the moment. I'm thinking of asking a friend of mine to help me learn how to sharpen the blades. And then once I sharpen the blades, I'll remove the rusting that's going on, so then I don't risk tetanus if I happen to catch on it. Unlikely to happen. I keep my hands far away from those blades. But then that way with the sharpened blades and stuff, I can just mow the lawn every once in a while and just let the grass, like especially when the birds start nesting. That way the birds can just pick up the grass clippings and use them in their nests. I think that'd be pretty dope. We have a tree nearby that we have mourning doves. They're the birds that go ooh, 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 ooh. Anyway, doves make some pretty dumb nests sometimes. I think there's a whole subreddit called Stupid Dove Nests, and they're so funny. But anyway, we do get doves, and they do build in a couple of the trees nearby in the area. So I'm like, maybe the doves will like some grass clippings for their nests. And depending on the intervals between when I mow, because sometimes the lawn grows it grows really freaking fast sometimes. It's really annoying. Because then I have to mow twice a week instead of just once a week. It's a pain. Kind of worth it though, because then that guarantees that I get some arm and leg workout during the week. When it gets to mowing season again, I'm going to try to make my core do the work rather than my back. And actually my legs do a lot of the work. Anyway. But yeah, depending on the speed of grass, I have to sometimes mow like twice a week, and it's really annoying. But it's worth it in the end. It looks nice. Plus I make some pretty sick drawings in the grass. I just thought of a bad idea, and then I'm like, no. You can't draw that in the grass. If I lived in a 55 plus community, that would be extra hilarious, but I do not live in a 55 plus community because I am not 55 plus. You know what sucks? Every once in a while, I think about, like, I just look at houses because I try to give myself hope that I will actually be a homeowner one day. Not in an HOA, by the way. Screw HOAs. This is so American, oh my gosh. Anyway, so sometimes I look and I'm like, oh hey, that house is kind of cheap, and then I notice, oh, it's in a 55 plus community. I would not be able to buy it because of that crap. Which is also, like, a 55 plus community is also kind of effectively an HOA. In a way. It's super annoying, though. Like, I understand, they want to chill and, like, be around, like, a bunch of other old people, but, like, come on. Just like, dang it. Of course it's cheap. It's in a neighborhood where people who aren't actively working are gonna be there. I say actively, not actively working, meanwhile, pretty much most of the people in the US are not going to be able to live off of their retirement. They're going to be working until the end of time. Their time, specifically. Gone are the days where retirement was a really, truly retirement. Alrighty. Nice. Does that say, yeah, 24, 27. Let's do some quick mental math with that. 300, so about 30... 32? No, 31. Approximately 30, of those left. Yeah, 30. Because of the 0. Because it'd be 0 and then 27, which is 33. Okay, so 303 of these guys. We have to take 303 of these guys out at 8 XP per dusk in order to do that, and that was 301. This, of course, is subject to change because I am very likely to get 4s out of this. And I'm trying very, very desperately to not get weirdly, like, erratic when it comes to the word 4. The word, the number. Yikes. Who needs a nap? This gal. Is a long exhale on the bingo card? I feel like it is. That sounds like something that I would put on a bingo card. I kind of want to look. Can I look at the bingo card? I want to look at the bingo card. Mom says it's my turn to look at the bingo card. Let's see. Well, we can cross off the clicking sounds. We can cross off the clicking. We're also about to check off the drinks water bit because I need to, and we can also check off the talks about Minecraft one as well. Yeah, okay. This bingo card is perfect, and here I was worried that it was gonna be outdated. It still works. I love it. I like making bingo cards of things because of it's my way of illustrating established patterns existing, specifically behavioral patterns. Though behavioral patterns are a very fascinating thing for me. Why didn't I do psychology? Because that it probably would have been a bad idea for me. Let's just put it lightly. I would have not. I would have struggled. Maybe. Who knows? Whee! Alright. a bit chilly. A lot chilly, actually. Did someone leave the door open again? Let me double check something before I make a conclusion on my choices. Okay, I am correct on one thing. Okay, am I losing it, or am I just... No, that's just a piece of plastic. Okay. Okay, cool. Now that I've established I have the ability to see in the dark, somewhat. Okay. I found a blanket and now I am warm again. Well, I'm about to be warm again. I gotta get the body heat into the blanket so then the body heat goes back from the blanket to me. It's been a while since I studied any semblance of thermodynamics. Don't at me. Oh, man. Speaking of thermodynamics, well, tangent from that. I used to be such an earth science girly, oh my gosh. Still kind of am. But I had an obsession and fascination with natural disasters, volcanoes, earthquakes, hurricanes, weather just in general, tornadoes. Tornadoes are terrifying, by the way, and being in a storm where it has potentially touched down is even more terrifying. I think I've told the story before, but I can tell it again. Long story short, traveling back to school by way of Interstate 80, that is in... It crosses like the middle of the US. And we were in Nebraska. Stopped for lunch in Lincoln. We look over to the east. Big wall of clouds overhead. It's dark under there. And we're like, oh, that's interesting. But we decided we were going to continue to make sure that we got further along in our leg to get to North Platte. We go under the clouds. And the air changes and we're like, okay, that's interesting. It starts to rain. Okay, that's interesting. It gets heavier. And we have to drive slower for safety. And use like a semi's wake and stuff for safety. And we're like, okay, that's great. And as a joke, I say, wouldn't it be funny if there was a tornado or something like that? Or, no, maybe it was actually, if I didn't know any better, I'd say there was like a tornado watch or something. Not even like 5 seconds later, both my and my friends' phones go off with an EAS telling us the tornado warning, and we both just slowly look at each other. We're both kind of low-key freaking out. We call our moms to let them know that yeah, we're in some deep stuff, and then we see our gas tank is not adequate, so we have to stop at a gas station. I stop at the gas station. The first pump doesn't work. The second pump does work. I forget to turn the car off, by the way. Thankfully, we didn't explode. The sky was green, okay? In my defense, the sky was green. The clouds were green. I was like, oh no. That's how bad it was. I did end up paying for that later in the months because then my check engine light went on and it was something to do with the pump thing. Basically, fuel efficiency and so forth. So I did cause problems for myself there. I also later lost the skid plate under my car, and that effectively turned into a shovel. But yeah, tornadoes. Tornadoes are fun. Lots of fun. We didn't get hit by it. I didn't have to experience it firsthand, so I am perfectly happy with that. I am perfectly happy to never experience it. When I was a little kid, I had more than one nightmare about a tornado forming. So, and even as an adult, those things, twisters are scary for some reason. It's just, oof, those are scary little things. I say little when those things have repeatedly destroyed entire towns and destroyed people's lives after, especially since right now our public services, especially weather services, are getting crippled. And that ruins a lot of our warning systems because we gotta pay to keep them up and running and stuff. So, yeah. Not so great. There's a reason why weather services and warning systems became such an important thing and an important regular occurrence in every town, especially in Tornado Alley, which is like from maybe North Dakota, but North Dakota all the way down to Texas. Like that strip down there, very frequently. They call it Tornado Alley for a reason. Although you do get some of them in like the central-ish zone. Like Indiana, Tennessee, I think Kentucky has had some too. That sort of thing. Usually in the south ends of Indiana and Illinois. Fuck! Wow. That was fast. Alright, chat, we can cross off. We can cross off OBS disconnecting. Congratulations to anybody who got a bingo tonight. Alright. The bingo card is getting filled in so fast, it's so funny. I need to find a way to make it so that I can mark up my own bingo card. I'm pretty sure I can remember what happened throughout the stream though. Like, I could probably remember just by the things I don't do. I can purposely get the calculator out if it does help somebody get a bingo though. It can be done. That was so funny. Oh my. Eepy. I apologize for the coughing. It's what it is. We're doing so good right now in terms of time and scaling. Holy shit. OBS, please don't betray me. I'm gonna take this forward and stare at it so then the signal stays strong. We're only 40 minutes into this, by the way. I'm not even joking. I'm looking at the OBS timer. It doesn't disconnect. Okay, when it disconnects, it doesn't kill the timer on the program. So I can actually see how long I've been streaming. Twitch unfortunately restarts the timer when it restarts the stream after it reconnects. YouTube, I think it has timer still on. I don't know. I can't tell from this angle. That sounds crazy out of context. Does it sound crazy out of? No, it doesn't sound crazy out of context. What am I talking about? Interesting. I'm thinking about something else again, as usual. Namely, what I'll be doing once I hit level 99. And just also if I do implement the idea of, instead of staring at my phone all dang day, doing some leveling, so then we can make this go faster and not this be my entire life. Not that I complain, but I assume y'all would like to see me play more than just Kingdom Hearts at some point. I do have Final Fantasy VII. It is staring me in the face. Still not installed, by the way. I just have the physical copy. I have very few physical copies of my PS4 games. I have all of the Kingdom Hearts games except for Melody of Memory and the Remind DLC. I feel like I'm missing something in there too. So Kingdom Hearts games, the Final Fantasy VII one, that one's a more recent purchase. I have a physical copy of Rocket League, and I have my copy of Death Stranding, which I still haven't started, by the way. And then the rest of my PS4 games are digital, and I've mostly acquired them because of my PS Plus subscription. I'm not even joking, by the way. I say most of them because a couple of them I did just buy straight up. Like Stray, I straight up bought that. So imagine how I'm like staring at the games of the month on PS Plus right now. I'm just like, oh, I already got this game. But on the bright side, because I purchased it, if I let my PS Plus subscription lapse for any reason, I will not have to worry about losing Stray, so I'll take it. I will take it. I'm happy as a clam about that. I will still have the Kitty Cat game, which I still have yet to play, gosh darn it. But see what I mean? I have a whole docket of games that I could totally play, and I still continue to choose this one and Minecraft. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit. I'm thinking of updating my little self Sona that you might see in the corner on the HUD. And just my avatar in general. Because, like, it's literally everywhere. It's not bad per se, but I'm like, maybe I should do something about that at some point. I know it's kind of like my personal branding at this point, but maybe I should update my personal branding. I did draw the drawing myself, though. I drew that kitty cat all on my own. Maybe I should give it eyes. Because it looks like it's doing the smile with its eyes closed type thing. With the little long teeth. Maybe I'll do some sketches later. I did some sketches earlier this week. Not of my YouTube persona, but more of I decided to draw on sticky notes. Because I've discovered that I really enjoy drawing on really small pieces of paper. It's always random scrap pieces of paper, too, that I end up drawing really well on. But, anyway. I decided to practice drawing hands, so I stared at one of my hands for like a solid 5 minutes. Nearly gave myself a hand cramp while I was at it. Just to draw like an arm reaching up at a cliffside. I don't know if the perspective is actually falling or not. I haven't decided that yet. And then another one, to take the reference image, I put my phone in selfie mode, used the hand thing to activate the timer, and then managed to clasp. I was going to show a demonstration when I don't have a face cam. But basically, I made my own reference for drawing two hands holding each other hands, except one of them, like it's kind of like the interlocking fingers, except it's the right one? No, the right one is up. No. The right hand has its fingers up while the left hand is actually holding the hand. I don't know how else to explain it. I do have it on my Twitter, so it's there. I can't remember. I don't think I posted it on my Blue Sky. I definitely know I didn't post it on my YouTube post because I'm like, I don't know if that really fits. I mean, it kind of does, but maybe. I have shown some of my own, like, drawings, both old and new, at some points on my channel, like, in videos in various points. I can't remember which episode of TMNT that I did that, but I do remember doing it. Goodness sakes. Holy noisemaker back, man. Girl! Shh! Hang on a second. I had to have some words about barking. There's nothing wrong with barking per se, but golly. Yeah, I just heard it through the speakers. Sheesh. I think yawning is in fact on the bingo card, by the way. So you can mark that one for sure. I cannot help it. It'll be a fun day when I can officially remove the OBS disconnect from my bingo card. That'll be amazing. Nice. Well, we are gonna get to level 38 tonight. It's gonna be grand. I need to boot up the Settlements, so then that way that can be a slightly smoother transition than last time. Once I get some damage in, and also while I make sure that I don't accidentally break something. There we go. Overlays. There we go. I'm so glad that I have enough defense that I don't take too much damage where it's gonna be a problem for me. You know what I mean? Let me make sure that I can just edit that right away once I get there. Okay, cool. I'll be able to make the change once I get to level 38. Yay! Ain't that swell? And we are going to continue to be working through 5-digit numbers. Hallelujah. Wow, we are 40 odd minutes in. Almost 50. We're not even an hour in. We can make some really good progress tonight. We gonna make some progress. We gonna make some progress. Oh my gosh, I have not done that kind of rhythm of a chant in a while. I'm starting to wonder if it's just Monday, Tuesday, Thursday that I should pick. I'll have to really think about this. I love how I'm like, oh yeah, I think I've got my schedule figured out. Nope. Still don't have it figured out. That's okay. I still need to graphic design that ish. So then I can be like, okay, yeah, this is how I do the schedule and stuff like that. Sometimes I do wonder if I should experiment with streaming earlier in the day. But this time works so well for me. I can test it out. I don't want to test it out tomorrow. Do I want to test that out tomorrow? I'll figure that out. That'll be my problem. I'm not making that y'all's problem. What the heck is wrong with me? Oh, yep, okay. You can cross off hiccups and burps. That is definitely on the bingo card. I remember looking at it. Oh, my back. I might actually have to do a plank later. Oh. Whew. Big yawns. I feel like I'm doing really well. Just slightly concerning me. Because I'm so used to not doing so well, like physically. This is a foreign feeling to me, unfortunately. But it's nice. It's nice to feel good about things. We've made so much progress today. It's kind of crazy. Like in under an hour, we've reached. Oh wait, no, we're right on schedule actually. About 2,000 XP in. Yeah, we're right on schedule. Awesome. Woohoo! What? Oh. Whew. When I did say what the average was, that also even includes like a break that takes about 5 odd minutes or so. So 4,000 is very reasonable amount of XP to get through on a regular basis. Nice. Most excellent. Which is good. I better sleep so well tonight. You know, I had an interesting dream in the past, like, and these dreams have happened very frequently in the last couple of years, where in these dreams, I go back to school. Which is funny because I've graduated, like, from college. I have a college degree. Like, I am physically looking at the college degree right now. In its envelope. It's in its envelope. I never got to hang it up. I don't think it showed up until after. That's so sad. Or I just never found a place to put it, really, but, I got my degree, but I still have dreams of going back to school, and for some reason my brain, like, imagines me registering for classes and then not getting there in time or something, or like for some reason going home on weekends, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me that I would even think of doing that? Yeah. Going back would be very difficult, by the way, because once you've graduated, FAFSA is not a friend to you, so that's all fine and dandy. There's just a lot of things that just... But the dreams unfortunately keep happening, and so I'm like, okay, do I want to go back, or is it because I don't get it. It's always those. It's always about university, never about high school, no, never about... And the only time it's ever about middle school is because I'm like there as a staff member or something like that in the dream, or something along those lines. The question is, the thing is, if I were to do more college, more university, I probably wouldn't end up going to the same school just because of travel, finding a place to live there. Like, I mean, like, not going back to the same school. I feel like I missed an entire chunk in my brain. I'd probably be somewhere closer to home where I live. Although, if I did go back to school, I might as well just do the whole moving out thing and stuff, so. Ah, Dios mío. Why am I thinking about this now? I could think about this any other time, but no, I gotta think about this while I'm streaming. Really, you're gonna volleyball over me? You're really gonna do that, buddy? These dusks, man, they really like to flex their gym skills. I did do some gym classes when I was smaller. Wanted to learn to do a back handspring. I don't think I ever actually finished the back handspring thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I ever finished that. Flipping around has not been my strong suit, unfortunately. I like to stay on the ground. Staying on the ground where I belong. We are cooking, chat. We are cooking. Cooking with gas. Come on. I need to straighten my posture because it hurts. That's much better. I should pop my back a little bit. Okay, no. It's not my... It is my back, but, like, that's not the reason. There's just tension. Sorry about that. I better sleep good tonight, otherwise I'm gonna be real annoyed. It's a good day. It's genuinely a good day. I'm not getting too intense about the whatchamacallits. Great job. Not getting too intense about the numbers, that's what it is. I'm doing very well with the numbers. Nice. Just having a grand old time, taking out dusks, farming them for XP, and moving ever so closer to the next segment of our journey. As we go on, unfortunately, we do have the problem of there's more and more XP between each level, which means the gaps between the next level will get longer and longer. This is fine though. This is part of the grind. Would leveling up technically go faster if I moved further along? Yes. But the point is this, is because I really want to see what happens to Twilight Thorn at level 99 without any hacks. Just having grinded through the ground, through the game, whatever. Basically, lots of grinding to get to where we are. All the hard work for a small price of victory because it would be hilarious. Also, we are gonna have so much money. It's gonna actually be ridiculous how much money we have by the end of this. We could have more if I left the draw orbs on, but I'm trying not to gather a bunch of health orbs and stuff like that, so then I don't have to take all of the time in the world to get damage. To get the double XP thing. Nice. What that looks like. I'll find out real quick. Well, I'll find out, like, desynced from everything. So that's what that looks like. Good to know. Good to know. Ah. Alright. Whoa, okay. That is 2 weed whackers. Is that a thing on the bingo card? I think that is. Cross off anything related to weed whackers on the bingo card. Because I'm pretty sure that was part of it. I'm 95% sure. Let me check. No? No, there's no mention of weed whackers, surprisingly enough. Oh hey, you can also cross off random lore because of the tornado story. Even though it wasn't technically random, I still did it. Nice. If you haven't before, cross off random clicking noises on the bingo card. Because I just did like 12 of them or something like that, and to the tune of my favorite tunes from the Rodgers and Hammerstein Sound of Music musical. Lovely musical, by the way. Not perfectly historically accurate, but still lovely. So close yet so far to level 38 out of 99. Gone are the days where we could get through an entire level in one session. Those would have been great. I do have another reason for why I don't do streams longer than between 2 and 2.5 hours. It's because there are lots of other things that I also need to take care of. That's the main basic of it. Wait, are those two the same? Are they just the same but on different sections? Oh my gosh, these two are the same but on different sections of the pattern. That's amazing. Okay, focus. Wait, are these all just the same thing, but like different pattern? Like different orientations and stuff? And I just happened to catch it because these two are close to the same orientation? You're kidding. You are so kidding. Oh my gosh, these are just different rotations of the, oh my gosh. So there must be a whole texture that we're working with here. That's impressive, honestly. Can you tell I've done this for a while? Where I've stared at this long enough to recognize that there's just basically the same pattern just rotated in different ways on this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I've stared at these walkways too long. It shows. It shows so much. Whee! I'm starting to chill out about the fact that I don't always talk all the time, just because I don't want to tire myself out. Ay, ay, ay. Diaphragm check. Speaking of, I should just do a stretch. Whoo, big stretch. Very big stretch indeed. Ah, that felt good too. Sometimes you gotta do a big stretch. You gotta stand up. You gotta push your hips a little forward. You gotta put your shoulders a little back. And then you reach for the sky and you say, big stretch. That feels so nice. Big stretch is nice. Although I do feel very compressed right now. Ouchie, ouch. Alright. Still moving, still grooving. Nice. Oh no. Did it break? It did disconnect briefly, but not like a full disconnect. Add that to the scuff. Let me see if I can fix it on the... Let me see if the Twitch is throwing a fit. Okay. Twitch is no longer throwing a fit. Oh gosh, this thing is so broken. I think my phone is broken again. Alright. Just had to verify a text message. Get your feet back on the ground. I'm putting the slippers on. It's the only way to get my feet to stay on the ground for more than 2 seconds. I'm not even joking. I'm just like, I do not like having my feet exposed to the world. They're not really exposed to the world because no face cam and stuff like that, but for some reason I do not like having my feet touch the ground. But if I put my trusty toothless slippers on, I don't have to worry about that. It's no longer a problem for me. That's much better. Now I can keep my foot on the ground and my leg can do the shake thing that a lot of people do when they have to keep their foot on the ground. Alright, we're getting closer and closer to level 38 out of 99. We're doing swell. I saw someone the other day who was doing a level 100 run. Although I don't think I'm the only one who's doing something like this. But I did see someone doing a level 100 run on KH1. Still impressed by that, by the way, because that is some dedication, and I don't think there's an experience boost thing, so he is trucking along with just that. What was the name? Right, I literally saw it stream just the other day. Darn. But yeah, I love that there's more than one person doing something as crazy as this out here, because it goes to show that this is not a bad idea. This is actually a genuinely hilarious and excellent idea. Yay, another potion that is not going to be able to be earned. We have so many potions that any potion we pick up will not count. Unfortunately, there's not like an overflow thing going on. It's just, you get a max of 99 potions and that's it. Holy cow, what am I looking at? Whoa, okay, calm down, dude. Jeez Louise. Is everything okay on this? Yep, everything's okay on this. I did discover what happened the other day. It was literally just because my microphone was trying not to break anything or something. I don't know. No, it was something to do with my iPad being a brat. That's what it was. And my iPad is old and I use it for monitoring the YouTube side of things. So it threw a fit. It was like, no! No! I don't want to play the song properly. I want to ruin everything and make Yellowfang mess with the audio controls when nothing was wrong in the first place. Audio settings. My beloved. I say beloved only because it's a pain in the butt to get it in the right spot, and then if you move it out of the sweet spot, then it just becomes a huge hassle. I have fixed it over time, and I am aware of what to do to make sure that it doesn't break. For one thing, don't start OBS ever without having the video capture plugged in. That's the first thing. And second, if the entire USB hub gets randomly shut off, all I have to do is uninstall and reinstall it. And then bada bing, bada boom, I have a functional thing again. Because 2 USB ports is not enough for the equipment that I use. Because right now I've got my mouse, my headset. I don't technically need I don't need my music USB plug. I don't know why I still have that in there. I want to put it back in my car, but at the same time I don't want it to freeze to death, so it's just kind of up in the air. And then I've got the plug-in for charging the headset for when I'm offline. And then what else? What else? My external hard drive, and then yeah. I'm using a lot of stuff. So many USB ports, but it's annoying. And there's a limit, and it's annoying. Ah. Whew. I might play. I was gonna say, hey, maybe I should play TMNT on stream, and then I'm like, no, we've already done it twice on YouTube. We don't need to do it a third time. Nothing will have changed, except the fact that it's been a couple years. We'll give it another 10 years or so, then we can be like, yeah, let's do this again. But it's only been like 3 years since I did the entirety of the TMNT playthrough again. So, yeah. Let's give ourselves some time. Yeesh. That was a fun 4-month period though. Because I recorded the first 4 or so episodes like earlier that year in 2022. And then I started uploading them, and then I was like, okay, I need to keep this consistent, so I would record in batches for the next, like, 4 or so episodes, edit, and upload each throughout the week. Not throughout the week, throughout, on a weekly basis. Oh my gosh, did I miss the follow notification? Or am I losing it? I think, well, whatever. Darn it. I just realized the number changed and I didn't acknowledge it. Gosh darn it. Either my notifications are broken again, or I missed something a couple days ago or something. That is plausible. Or my app's broken. It's very easy. Very easy to break those. Alright, come on, give me some more damage. Bring it on! I think in the future for bingo cards, depending on how much math I do, I might change one square, and that's getting the calculator out. But then it'll become redundant with the math mention thing. That's the only problem. Because the other idea of replacing the calculator is just literally doing some mental math or something like that. Like, does mental math on stream or something like that. Who knows? Good golly. That's a 4. Alright, 375. So 37, closest for a calculation is 4. 4 times 8 is 32. 32, 5, 55. 48 is the next one up, so 46. I have approximately 46 8-point dusks left. Nice. Yeah, that sounds about right. And that's subject to change only because I have a possibility of getting ones that are only 4 points instead of 8. Right now it could be 44, 41. Yeah, that's still poor. And 1 and the 15. Yep, 41. Yeah. I've said this time and time again. I am going to get scary with the number 8. I'm going to be one of the most terrifying mathematicians with the number 8 on the planet. All because that's the numbers I'm working with for this game. Alright, that's a 295, so 29, 24. That leaves 5 left over again, so 30, 55, so 36. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, because before it was 46 and I didn't get a single 4, so yeah, 36. If I keep this going, we'll get in about 4-ish of these back and forths. And then we'll get to change the number, and then break the overlay briefly, and it'll be hilarious. Yay! We'll do the math at the end of this run to see if it turns into 26. But I'm not gonna hold it too strongly just to not drive myself insane. But it is looking that way. We'll see. We'll see. Whoa, let's calm down there, pal. Alright, 215. Yep. Because there's 2. 21 minus 16 equals 5. 55. 26. Holy crap. I'm getting good. It also does help that now that I've established some semblance of a pattern, I can just go from there. And it makes the math easier. Plus, I already know there's 10 at a time. If it ends in 5, and there's like a gap of 5 between the last calculated number or something like that, it's pretty easy. Yep. Because after 175, we'll be in the 2 zone. Nice. I'm trying my best to not focus too hard on the numbers, but this is also very fun to guess where I'm gonna be at. If I correctly mathed it, 139, that's not right. I think I got a 4 out of that, so 13, yeah, 5, 59, yep, okay, I got a 4 somewhere in there. Because it should have been 135 for that. So 7? Yeah, 17-ish left. That sounds about right. I no longer can tell. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Well, on the bright side, we got to see the number 1, 2, 3 there. I don't know why that's funny to me, but you know what? Fine. It works. Alright, 99 XP remaining until we hit level 38. Let's do this. Let's get this bread. I haven't said that in a while. Please don't juggle me, good sir. Alright, 83. So with these 3, if I... yeah. Good job. Okay, officially we will get level 38. Really, you two? Really? Where'd the other one go? Get over here. Come here. Fight me. Bring it on. He got too far from me. Now he's taking his sweet time. Hurry up, Bo. Yay! Alright. So this next set of 10, provided that I don't get any 4s, will be me getting to level 38, and then I'll get to change and break the overlay. Yay! Isn't that exciting? It is to me. It's making me think of Aristocats. I mean, yeah, because it was featured, that song was featured in it. But I'm also thinking about woohoo! 3 left. Let's get this. Come on. Hold it together, stream. Hold it together. Yo, we only have 1 left. Let's go. Alright, come on, bring it on. Who wants to be the one that takes it over the edge? Who's it gonna be? It's you! Woohoo! 13,856. Now, we have even numbers again! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so obnoxious for the next few streams. Victory is ours. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. Alright, look at this. Look at that. We're at level 38. We did it. We did it, chat. I get to break the overlay. Let's go. Let's break it. Yay. It's not really that, like, aggressively a problem. It's just funny to me that it, throws a fit when I save it and so forth. Okay, I won't need to update that for a little while. And now, did it update automatically? No, it did not. Guess what that means? I have to select the overlay and refresh it. And hopefully it will go through. Yay, it went through. It didn't completely break this time. I call that a resounding success. Alright, cool. Let's get ourselves down to like 13,700 and something for sure. Best part is we're no longer on uneven numbers, so my soul is at peace. This is the greatest thing ever. It sounds so silly to be happy about numbers. But you gotta understand, I have been suffering through, maybe I should get down to 1,200. Maybe that was the attempt to do it or something like that. We'll see. We're doing so well. Yay! Hang on a second, let me deselect something. Okay, there we go. It's no longer bothering me. Alright, one thing I would like to do though is I am going to give you the be right back screen because I will indeed be right back. One moment. Alright, we're back. Where am I? There we are. I just wanted to make sure that I was good to go for the remainder of the stream. Yay! And I am. I'm also grabbing myself the other half of my candy bar. I'm going to regret eating it now, but I want it. I want some chocolate. And it's there, and it's available. So, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm gonna enjoy it. And now, for anyone else who is still playing bingo somehow, you can cross off the food part. I'm gonna do this one-handed. Yeah, I'm still doing this one-handed. Nailed it. Nice, 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 nice. This reminds me of the time somebody else did an entire playthrough of KH1 on a DDR using a DDR dance pad. She beat the game, by the way, which was really freaking cool if you ask me. Okay. I am okay with the 4s just because I'm doing this one-handed. And I reached my goal of hitting level 38 today. Sorry about the windy driving. I'm gonna allow some damage or 2. Maybe 4. Hopefully he hits. Thank you. There we go. Sorry about if you hear the crunching. I'm eating a Snickers bar. I got that in a Kit Kat today. I'm gonna commit a food crime later at some point with the Kit Kat. I need to know what it feels like to just bite directly into the dang thing. It's an evil thing, I know, but it must be done. I'll eat it normally after that. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I need more water. I should have refilled my water, but I wanted to just take care of business and then eat.
Alright, let's move a little closer. Twist and shove.
You know what the best part about this specific level setup is that I can get a very flat, even number, and I can calculate where exactly I'm gonna be and how much XP I'm gonna have, like, taken out by next stream, because as I always notice even numbers more. I think after the stream, I'm gonna play some Minecraft. I'll play some Minecraft. My friends and I's server. Oh my gosh, hiccups. I should not have drank. And ate that fast. Holy crap. Okay, I think I've almost got my regular breathing back. Hiccups feel like offbeat breathing. I think that's the best way to put it. Wow. Whew, chilly. Alright, straighten up. Pop my back. Excellent. I love this journey so much. I love that I'm still continuing on this. I'm very glad I'm continuing on this. You know what I want to do? We're gonna do this, only for this world, because of the tiny little floating key. I love it too much to not have it there. Plus I kind of want to see what it looks like when I'm in beyond level 99. Oh my goodness, I should not have done this in crit mode. I should have done this in proud mode. I still haven't dealt with Syx, by the way. If we get below 12,000, if we get to 12,000, not 12,000, if we get below 13,000 at the end of the stream and we still have time, I will make an attempt on Syx. I don't know if that's gonna happen because of time. Time is a thing. Maybe I should just do it. Go after Syx. If I do go after Syx, though, I'm turning on the recording button, too. Because there is no way I'm going to miss that. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know. Will I crash my core computer if I do that, though? That would suck. I suppose I could just close a couple documents, because I do still have a couple documents open. I don't know. I mean, it'll only be one attempt to get after Syx. It'd be extra funny too, because if I just record every single time I try to beat Syx and he kicks my butt, then I can make that a compilation. When I do that though, I'm gonna turn off the overlay. Decisions. I think that I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Let's do it. We're doing it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save because we have made progress. We have made significant progress. We have moved to the next level. Now, we have saved. Yes? Yes. We're now on level 38. We are going to the title screen. I'm going to turn off the overlay. And then, I am going to load my main file Okay. And now that I've done that, hit the record button. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I have to fix something. What is wrong with my recording path? Output. Can it not record or something like that? That's not good. It's not plugged in. That's my problem. It's just straight up not plugged in. Holy crap, how long has that been going on? Okay, let's close. Oh no. No, don't tell me. Did it work? Okay, cool. Now that it is also recording. Oh boy. Heart attack. Love it. Now that it's recording, let's, oh gosh, I am so out of practice. Oh, let's go get our butt kicked by Saïx. Why am I doing this to myself? This is such a bad idea. Oh no. Oh, my soul is not ready.
Moon, shine down.
Oh no, I'm not even in the right form. Okay, reflect. Oh god. Oh dear. Okay. We're off to a great start. Ow. I got so overwhelmed. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Tonight, the night.
Do you feel it?
Tonight is the night. Come here, Saïx.
Shine down.
Now get your butt over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
Shine down.
You are going to die today, buddy. You're going down today. Damn it! Ugh. Come here, Saïx. Come here.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Okay.
Moon, shine down.
Why do I keep opening with that?
I misjudged you.
Give me strength.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well,
This is it. This is it. This is it.
you know what? I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. I have to roll with it. I have to roll with it at this point.
There. Yeah.
Moon, shine down.
I don't have Magnus. Yeah, that I should have expected that. I expected that. Why am I doing this to myself?
Do you feel it? The moon's
It's just
power.
really bad at this.
Moon, shine down.
Ow.
Judged you.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Light. Fire.
No exit.
Ow!
Fire.
Moon, shine down.
Fire.
Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Okay, calm down, calm down. That was a panic. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's just get this. Let's just get this right away.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine
It
down.
is reflect.
Defense. Fire.
Damn, that was fast. So that didn't work.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down.
Can I just not block him or something? Can I do anything? Can I do anything to this guy?
Judged you.
What the heck?
Light. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Get over here and die. Just get over here and die, please.
Fire. Okay.
Want to see you die fighting?
Yeah.
Moon, shine down.
Okay, we'll reflect. We'll reflect. Stay calm, stay calm. Just relax.
Yeah. It's over.
Pop the heal, pop the heal!
No exit.
Take this.
We're doing this today!
This is it.
No exit. Moon, shine down.
Take this.
Okay, stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Pop the heal, pop the heal, pop the heal! Holy shit! I was so close! Oh my god! Oh, oh, okay, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Okay. I was so goddamn close. Okay. That's plenty. That's gonna do it for the stream tonight. Holy shit. Woo! I'm gonna stop the recording. Oh my gosh. I am shaking in my bones. The stream manager is a mess. Oh my gosh. This is... Can you see now why Sykes is the worst? Did I save? Why would I want to save that? Oh, at least I saved. Okay. Alright. That's gonna do it for the stream tonight. If you like the stream, I'm on YouTube at YellowFang42. I'm on Twitch at YellowFang42. I also have a Blue Sky and Twitter, also with the names YellowFang42. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna give you the end card and I'm gonna lay on the floor. Holy crap, Sykes is the worst! Oh, he's the actual worst. I hate him so much.